Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Drea and this is the Theowlsintuition. If you are new here, hit that subscribe and the bell so you get notified every time I post some new content. And if it resonates, give me a little thumbs up, baby. Okay, I'm here for the tea. Comment, let me know how or why, okay? I want to say thank you to all of you for even being here. Thank you to those who donate, those who like, share, subscribe. Thank you for just catching a vibe and watching. I appreciate all the love and support. It really does help me, and I hope that I help you. Okay, but also thank you to anyone who has booked a reading, and if you wish to book a reading, my readings are 40% off until January 23rd 2024. And yeah, I'm going to be doing a free reading giveaway for February, so stay tuned for that. 111. And we are talking about how are people perceiving you right now. How are you being perceived by anyone and everyone? We'll see. I don't know, it could be multiple collectives of people. I don't know. Well, you know how my readings go, okay? So buckle up. So we have 3 piles today. Pile number 1, which is the Gentle Heart Tarot. Pile number 2, which is the Star Tarot. And pile number 3, which is the Villain Tarot. As always, you can pick more than one pile if you feel called to. I love you guys. Thank you for watching. And I'll see you on the pile that you picked. Bye. Hey pile 1, it's your girl Drea and this is the Theowlsintuition. If you are new here, hit that subscribe and the bell so you get notified every time I post some new content. And if it resonates, give me a little thumbs up and comment. Let me know how or why. Your confirmations, they do be juicy sometimes, you know what I'm saying? I want to say thank you guys for watching, okay? And I will not message you for a reading, so please beware of scammers. As always, thousands of people are watching, so if something doesn't resonate, don't let the message take from you. You can always watch another pile, watch another reading, because not everything is going to be your message. There's multiple people. Maybe one message may be just for one person. We're going to get your current energy, and then we'll tap in with some live shuffle, and I have some pre-shuffled cards, and then we'll close it out with some tarot. All right, but yeah, my readings are 40% off. Email me if you want a reading. All right, let's tap in though. Okay, they want this to come out. What is pile number 1's current energy? I was feeling really excited, really excited about when I got into your energy and I started channeling your energy, pile 1. So I don't know if you're feeling excited right now or this is like confirmation that things are about to start rapidly changing. Okay, so bottom of the deck we have the freedom of truth, communicate honestly, be who you truly are. We have caring community, participate and belong. Aw, enrich your life. Oh, there's mad cards. Okay, you guys got a lot of cards. We also have, what is this? Stairgate to Lyra, expand your casual chakra. I don't know why I'm talking like this. Enter the unicorn kingdom. Oh, you guys are ascending. That's what's happening right now. You are literally leveling up energetically, and maybe your vibration was kind of like low. Maybe you were going through certain things, so you kind of like wasn't able to manifest as you desired. Look at, okay, yeah, see, access your gifts, excuse me. Explore your treasure chest, accept who you truly are. Big emphasis on be true, who you truly. You're stepping into your true authentic self, and you are not changing for anyone, and you are allowing people to see who you are. A lot of you guys were very private, and you keep your personality, your life, and you gate it. You keep it gated, right? And now it's like you've accepted that you don't need validation from anyone else outside of yourself. You are ascending. You are tapping into all of your gifts, and you're tapping into your true essence and your true ability. We have the law of grace. Be your divine essence. Dissolve in all grace. You are forgiving yourself. You are forgiving the people from the past who have hurt you, and you are tapping in, and you are going to be, or you already are, manifesting massive amounts of people who connect with you on a deeper level, people who know their truth, and people who connect, like, because we literally, look at all these people over here, we got a kumbaya circle going on. Then we got this person. So it's like a lot of you guys are going to be, ooh, like that, a lot of you guys are going to be like stepping in front of people. Like, it's like I heard crowds of people. They want me to see this too. And you have an I am open to abundance, believe you deserve, accept plenty and abundance. You guys are about to start stepping into a period of abundance, and I don't just mean money, okay? I mean abundance of caring relationships and friendships, an abundance of connection to God and source, and you tapping into treasure. Treasure is different for everyone, so whatever your treasure is, whatever makes you happy, okay? It's not about being perfect. It's not about being successful. It's about just being happy, being peaceful, healing, and finding love in all that you do. And that's what you guys are about to start doing. And your I am says, I practice new ways to embrace new beginnings. Yeah, you guys are stepping into a period of new beginnings. You're letting go of your past and you're making changes. You're closing out cycles, and a lucky time is upon you, okay? Your guides are truly, truly trying to connect with you. So continue to focus on meditation and keeping your heart center open. Because if you keep your heart center open, it does help you to be in a higher vibration so that you can manifest more. And you guys are going to be receiving a lot of downloads. So make sure that you prioritize your sleep. You might be having trouble falling asleep. So do things that help you to quiet your mind going forward. But I trust that because you guys are connecting with someone specifically too. With these two unicorns connecting, there's a psychic connection. It doesn't have to be romantic. For a lot of you guys it is, with all this pink and this rose. But some of you guys it's going to be platonic, and this is going to be like a connection that you truly needed. Because I don't feel like you really connected with people on a deep, deep level. Like, you connect with people on a deep level, but you never opened up to people. But this is somebody that you're going to actually be able to open up to, and then you're going to be opening up to more and more people after this connection comes in. Wow. Or you're going to be like, you're with this person already, connected to this person already, and you're about to have like some type of deep, meaningful conversation, and you guys are going to communicate honestly about your truth, and this person is going to like really make you feel heard. And I don't know what this is, but it's going to be something that you really needed, that's going to help you to connect back to humanity and see like, yeah, I know there's a lot of trash out in the world, but there's also a bountiful abundance of people who are just as beautiful as you are, okay? So if that resonates at all, let's get into how are you being perceived right now by people. All right, pile number 1. You may be connected to pile 2, or you came from pile 2. I don't know. That's random. But you don't have to, obviously. This reminds me of Panic of the Disco, which is weird because as I started to prep and like set up my setup for doing this reading, before I even connected to any pile, I was singing Panic of the Disco song. I chimed in. Haven't you people ever heard of closing the goddamn door? No, it's much better to face these kinds of things with a sense of poise and rationality. You are very poised and you are very rational, and people are starting to perceive you as somebody who is very much connected to themselves, connected to peace, and you carry yourself with this elegance, with this, you're proper, but you're not proper. You're just, I don't know how to explain this. It's like your duality is amazing. People don't really know how to view you. They don't know how to perceive you because, you know, you're very closed off to people. But you are open to certain people, okay? We do have boundaries here, all right? And then we have addicts. So people perceive you as somebody who people get addicted to. People really kind of, they talk about you a lot. Pile 1. People are addicted to you. People love that you hold yourself with this kind of integrity and you're honest and you have an authority. You could be possibly an authority figure or in the limelight, I heard, or the public eye in some way, shape, or form. Maybe even a teacher or something like that. You're very professional. And yes, you still have your times when you're silly and stuff like that. But I feel like you guys really recognize who you are, and your confidence is boosting. People are perceiving you as somebody who has a lot of gifts to bring to this world. People are perceiving you as somebody who is a star. But like, if people, you do not want to express your emotions, okay? With this addict, come here B, come here, okay, mess with me. Like, this person's holding a wall of what looks like water, like emotions are water. So this is like, you are not an emotional person. That's how people are perceiving you as. People perceive you as somebody who is not emotional. You're very logical. It's not to say that you're not emotional though, but that's how people are perceiving you. I feel like you guys are definitely emotional because you love love, okay? But it's like, I don't know, you've built up this wall, you've built up this bubble, you put yourself in this protective bubble. You still see the beauty in the world because she's staring at this beautiful flower, but you look at it from outside. You're not going to really allow the beauty to come in all the time, and that's what people perceive you as. It's not saying that you don't like allow beauty to come in, but that people just feel like you just are very closed off and you have super high boundaries, but you are so confident and you hold yourself with this regal essence. But you know, you're not trying to be a part of the crowd. You view the crowd, you're very observant, okay? People view you as somebody who's very observant, someone who's so talented, and somebody who has a lot going on. You're very busy, okay? With this dilettante, it's like you're very busy and you do things that you love. You're very professional in all that you do, but you still have fun and tap into your creative ventures as well. There's a lot of red in this energy too, so I do feel like people perceive you as somebody who's very grounded, very connected, and you know, somebody who can make choices. You make difficult choices with ease. You probably are a risk taker, and people do perceive you as that, and people perceive you as, like, you're very intuitive as well, but people don't perceive you as someone who's intuitive. They feel that you're a risk taker, but like, you're just trusting your intuition. Well, at least that's what I'm picking up on. You know, people also view you as somebody who is very adaptable, okay? You continue to get deeper knowledge and you apply this knowledge to your life. People perceive you as somebody who is like a guru, or somebody who is a leader, somebody who is somebody to look up to, okay, Power One? People perceive you as somebody who, a lot of people look up to you, a lot of people have a lot of love for you, and a lot of people are addicted to your energy. And they also perceive you as somebody who, you know, maybe had suffered with addiction and you have overcome it, or you still have certain addictions and stuff like that. Maybe you have OCD and stuff like that. You're very much set in your ways, but you're not, because you're adaptable. But it's like, it's interesting. You could be a cardinal sign, Libra, Cancer, Aries, or oh my god, what's the last one? It doesn't matter. No, I'm just kidding. They do matter. I think it's Virgo. My apologies. But yeah, you could be one of those signs. You don't have to be, of course, but I do feel like you guys see the magic in the world, but you don't allow people to see your inner magic. You're very much like, I keep myself in this bubble, I peep the world, but you're also focused on doing things and helping the world, and people perceive you as somebody who's very confident, and you know yourself, and you will speak your truth no matter what, but you're very compassionate. It's like you're very tactful. You're not going to be ignorant and rude, even if like you're coming at somebody. Again, you hold yourself with this poise. Like if someone's yelling at you, I don't know if you bottle it up or what, but you look very calm, cool, and collected, and then you take a deep breath, and then you say what you gotta say, and you say it with your chest, and you could be a little cutthroat too if you need to, but the thing is like you try to view things from the other perspective of people, and that's how people perceive you, as somebody who is very much, you know how people work. Because yeah, this is people right here. You're good with people. You know how people work. You know how to read people. You know how to work people. You know how to, you got people skills, okay? And people perceive you as that. Let's get into your live shuffle. All right, let's get it. How are people perceiving you right now? Pile number 1. How are you being perceived right now? Oh, look at that. I love it. Okay, that's enough. That's enough. You give off Jesus vibes, for real. All right, we got Karma on the bottom of the deck. You're an earth angel. You're magical. People view you as somebody who's very magical. We have gateway vision, okay? You are focused on love, okay? And you have created your own pathway in life, and that's how people are perceiving you as. They view you as somebody who doesn't really live a normal life. Look, we have silent retreat. People view you as somebody who you are very, they perceive you as someone who's very strategic when you talk. You speak, but you're not going to speak all the time. Look at this. I told you. It's like you have, people perceive you as somebody who has the world in the palm of their hands, who holds endless power, who is actually very cool. People view you as, like, they perceive you as somebody who's very cool. We have accountability too. Yeah, you're courageous. You're courageous, but you're patient. You know how to tame the beast in people, okay? This is the Strength card, so we have Leo energy, and then we have, this is the Judgment, so Aries and Scorpio as well. So we have Glam energy, like the glamour energy, like that is, people perceive you as somebody who knows who you are, you know where you are going, you believe in spirituality, or you believe in a higher power, you believe in karma, you know how to work the laws of the universe. They feel like you know the secrets to life. They feel like you are some type of god or goddess energy, and people perceive you as somebody who's responsible, who holds themselves accountable. You have some type of style. You guys, like, I don't know, you give off popular, but you don't have to be, but you look like you may have a lot of nice accessories. People perceive you as somebody who knows how to dress nice, who knows how to put things together, but it's like, I heard simple, like simplistic, maybe clean girl, clean boy aesthetic or whatever, but I don't know. You have your own style that's very beautiful. A lot of people love your hair. A lot of you guys could have curly hair, red hair, blonde hair, brown hair. It doesn't matter really what color it is, but people really do perceive you as somebody who has nice hair. You take care of your hair. You do fun and cute hairstyles. You heard that? That was my neck cracking. I'm sorry if that assaulted you. But people also view you as somebody who, they perceive you as somebody who's not afraid to cause an ending. You're not afraid to reinvent yourself. A lot of you guys are being perceived as somebody who reinvents themselves constantly, okay? You go within, you go hermit, you go in your mind palace. You need a lot of space. People perceive you as somebody who, you know a lot of people, you get a lot of attention, but you need a lot of space for yourself. You're very, very much focused on self-development, self-growth, and people perceive you as somebody who you will help them grow. You will help them to achieve whatever they want to achieve, but you're very focused on achieving yourself. People also perceive you as somebody who's very loyal, and you search for loyalty, and if you don't find loyalty in these connections, you will walk away. No hate. People view you as somebody who does perceive you as somebody who is like, you're not the type of person to hold grudges, but you will not interact with people who have hurt you or betrayed you. You're the type of person who you will forgive, but you will never forget. And, you're all about love, but that doesn't mean that you're going to accept disrespect from anybody, okay? If you need to think about certain things, maybe connections or where you are in life, you will take the time that you need. You do go hermit constantly, and people perceive you as somebody who does, you know yourself. Even if you don't feel like you know yourself, I feel like a lot of you guys really do, and you hold yourself accountable, and you care about people, you care about community, you are a very caring person, and people perceive you as somebody who really cares deeply, but you have firm boundaries, because maybe y'all was a people pleaser. People view you and perceive you as somebody who has shifted from a people-pleasing energy to, I'm pleasing myself, but I still have love for others, but I'm only gonna share like what I can when I can, okay? You're now out here chasing people, okay? People perceive you as somebody who is very much connected to God, source, yourself, your soul, and you have a beautiful soul. People perceive you as somebody who's beautiful inside and out, okay? People do find you very attractive, part one. You have like just something about your face. Your face is very beautiful. You could have a symmetric face, but you don't have to, but there's big emphasis on like you just have this beautiful glowing face. You don't even have to have clear perfect skin. It's just there's something about your soul really bleeds into your views, your looks, like the way people view you. Like people just see, like, I don't know, you just look like an angel. Let's get into your tarot. All right, pile number one. How are people perceiving you right now? We got the 10 of Swords, 3 of Diamonds. We have the 3 of Crystals with the Queen of Crystals and the 2 of Swords. We have the Page of Cups and the 9 of Diamonds. We also have the Lovers, which with the 8 of Crystals, 7 of Cups, Hanged Man, and then the 9 of Swords in the reverse. The Magician in the reverse. Yeah, a lot of you guys, people perceive you as somebody who knows human behavior, human nature. Like I was saying earlier, you can see through people. People perceive you as somebody who can see, like you can see into their souls. Like when you look into people's eyes, it's like they feel like you're connecting with them deeply, and people perceive you as somebody who has like the gift of discernment, okay? You're very much nonchalant, by one. You do not stress, okay? People perceive you as somebody who has learned how to, or is on the way of overcoming a lot of pain and sorrow and sadness and anxiety. You've been through a lot in your life. A lot of people who have seen you throughout your life have seen you overcome and manifest and grow and become better and always overcome stalemates and stagnation. Like, you guys went through a period, you go through periods of like where you fall off the face of the earth and people perceive you as like somebody who goes off grid, and then you come back as a whole new being, 10 times better, more beautiful, more confident, more successful. Like, it's just like you always pop up better. You go into your cocoon phase, okay, you come out, you transform from the caterpillar to a beautiful little butterfly. Okay, people also view you as somebody who has left maybe a job that wasn't serving you. You've closed a lot of painful cycles in regards to maybe working with people. Maybe you've been betrayed by people. Maybe you got fired and stuff like that, but you moved forward. You didn't let that stop you. You didn't close your heart. But a lot of you do, you are a little cold sometimes, but you have this warmness to you. But it depends on people perceive you as somebody who you have to come correct towards pile 1, or they will be cold to you. They will ignore you. You cannot be immature. You cannot be the type of person who's like trying to be mean to them. If you're mean, I'm walking away. If you're rude, if you're talking shit, if you're talking gossip, if you're just being like this low vibrational negative energy, if you're complaining, pile 1 doesn't have time for that, and people perceive you as that. They're like, yeah, pile 1 is in their boss energy, and if you don't know who you are, if you are insecure, if you are unmotivated, if you're not trying to grow or become better, they don't really have time for you. Like, straight up like that. People perceive you as that. But people perceive you as somebody who has a lot of big goals and dreams, and you will overcome them no matter what. Yes, you go through periods of time where, you know, things might not feel like they're working out for you, and people do see that, but then all of a sudden you bounce back 10 times better. People also perceive you as somebody who is very loving, charming. You could be a little flirtatious. Some of y'all are single. Some people perceive you as somebody who's very luxurious, abundant. You know how to dress. You, like, especially when you go to parties or like social gatherings and stuff like that, you pull it together. But I think that even like when you're in sweatpants and stuff, or, you know, you're just chilling, you look good. Like, there's something about you that even if you think that you don't look good, or you think that you're dressed bummy and stuff like that, people perceive you as somebody who just looks good in no matter what they wear. Again, this is the group. I said this before, like, you can pull off a trash bag. Like, you'll look good in a trash bag. Some of y'all have a nice body, and people definitely perceive you as somebody who takes care of their body, mind, and soul. People perceive you as somebody who a lot of people talk about in regards to kind of wanting a deeper connection. You have a lot of people who have a crush on you, pile 1, and people are perceiving you as somebody who can kind of get whoever they want, but you want a deep connection. And people perceive you as somebody who is like, I will stay single, or I will not entertain like anyone until I find the person who is actually on my level. People, you're a high value person, pile 1, and that's how people perceive you. And people perceive you as somebody who has put themselves on a pedestal, who knows what they want and knows how they want to be treated, and you will not accept anything less than, and you will walk away and burn the bridges that need to be burned. Okay, people also perceive you as somebody who is kind of focused on longevity wise, and people didn't see it at first. They thought maybe you, I don't know what they thought, doesn't matter, but they perceive you as somebody now who knows what they want, and you are very much patient in regards to getting what you want, and you're looking at life through a different perspective, like based off of what it is that you want. You take actions and you do things that are going to help you to become better, help you to get what it is that you desire, and help those around you. You are very helpful. People perceive you as somebody who is always helping people, but you kind of stopped helping people unless they ask for help. It's like you used to like overexert yourself, and now people perceive you as somebody who has taken back your power, and you are helping yourself and, you know, leading by example more, instead of telling people how to live their life or telling people the decisions that they make unless they ask for it. You kind of are minding your business now and like focused on your business. I hear you know, you're just focused on growing and building the life that you desire right now. You're not worried about anything or anyone that is not focused towards your growth and your betterment. But yeah, you're very decisive, but people also view you as somebody who's very dreamy. you may have Pisces in your chart, but also Gemini. It's like people can view you as someone, like they perceive you as someone who's like talkative only to the people who actually match your energy and match your vibe. You can connect very deeply, and when people really do talk to you, they're kind of shook as to like the conversations that you, or the things that you talk about that you know. You're very intelligent, but your intelligence is like kind of more on the esoteric side as well. Like, yes, you know, you have common sense, of course, but people perceive you as somebody who is very connected to energetic values or how the universe works, maybe spirituality and stuff, and people perceive you as somebody who is very well versed in all of those topics, okay? But yeah, that's where I'm gonna call it, pile number 1. I love you. I hope you have an amazing day, night, or whatever, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye. What's up, pile number 2? I enjoyed pile number 1. Let's tap into you. If you are new here, hit that subscribe and the bell so you get notified when I post some new content. And if it resonates, give me a little thumbs up, baby. Let me know how or why in the comments, okay? So, as always, there are thousands of people watching. Just take what resonates and leave what doesn't. If it doesn't match your energy right now, you can pick another pile, watch another reading, do what makes you happy, okay? We're going to get your current energy, then we're going to tap into your pre-shuffled oracles, we'll shuffle some live oracles, and close you out with some tarot, okay? Oh, 40% off on my readings until January 23rd. If you would like to book a reading, let me know. This might be posted after that, so actually, yeah, but I'm going to be doing a free reading giveaway, so pretty soon. Okay, we're going to take this. What is pile number 2's current energy? Wow. Some of y'all may have come from pile number 1. Okay. We got 16. Soul healing. Align with your essence. See your true colors. Yeah. Oh, yeah. You're stepping into a period of authenticity, okay? Open your heart. Spread unconditional love. You're learning to open your heart again. You may be experiencing more love, and this is really raising your vibration, and that's why it's healing your soul. You're connecting with your soul. Some of you guys may be going through your Saturn return. You don't have to be, obviously. Some of y'all could be 28, 21, 31, 32, and 22. Okay, but we also have, what is this? Magical crystal cave. Switch on your inner light and bring forth your gifts. A lot of you guys were like closed off, hermit, and you're coming out of your cave, or you're about to start coming out of your cave and putting yourself out there again, sharing your gifts again. A lot of y'all may have took a pause on what it is that you were chasing after, to go within and really connect with yourself and your soul, because you felt lost. You lost yourself in the hustle, in the grind. Life happens, and you started to really tap back into your spirituality. Maybe you stopped doing some spiritual practices, maybe you stopped meditating, maybe you stopped eating more high vibrational foods. Whatever it is, it doesn't matter. That was a part of your journey, and you had to go through that to see the difference on how you felt when you were doing your practices and how you felt when you didn't. Because it's making me think of when I got arrested, and my mom, I called her because obviously I was like, hey, I'm in jail. And then she's like, the next day she's like, so did you like it? I was like, really? So it's like the universe is like, did you like how you felt when you stopped doing your meditations? Did you like how you felt when you was eating like crap? Did you like how you felt when you wasn't taking care of yourself? When you wasn't prioritizing yourself? It's like that. Like, did you like it? No, you didn't. So now it's like you're stepping out of that. You had to heal that. Whatever you needed to heal. A lot of y'all were processing a lot of endings too, and maybe certain things from your past were coming up as well. But I do feel like your confidence is going to be boosting. A lot of energy for your third eye chakra, crown chakra, but also the 3 lower chakras as well. Your root chakra, your sacral, and your solar plexus are becoming way more activated. And the third eye chakra and the solar plexus really coincide with each other, because that's that intuition, gut feeling. Like, those two are very crucial in regards to that. So a lot of you guys are going to be trusting your intuition 10 times more and taking action based off of your intuition. You guys are making changes, massive amounts of changes, closing out cycles, moving forward, and stepping into a period where you're creating your own luck. You're going to consciously live again, okay? A lot of you guys are going to start sleeping more, eating better, and just doing things that improve your health physically, mentally, spiritually, and emotionally. And this is really going to switch your life, like, drastically. I heard very rapidly and very quickly. So you're going to be putting, maybe new gifts as well out, but a lot of you guys are going to be tapping into the gifts that you already have. And there's something about you creating things and finding more peace in your life. You're just mastering, because this says practice cosmic mastery. You're mastering yourself, and you're mastering your connection to the universe and to the divine and your guides, and you're connecting deeper to your spirituality. And this is really going to shift. Like, the thing about it is like, yes, you went through shifts like this before, you've had spiritual awakenings like this before, but this is different because this is like, the creme de la creme, you know. This is going to be like kind of one of the biggest shifts for you, because it's happening, like, your energetic shifts are going to cause rapid changes in the material, and it's gonna be it's gonna be like all the good that you put out into the world is coming back to you tenfold right now. It's like you're receiving all that you put out. Okay, so get ready for a lucky time and a lot of blessings coming in. So if that resonates at all, let's get into your oracles. All right, so we have child orphan, we have child nature, we have focus, we have house/buildings, and then we have humor. So how are you being perceived right now, pile number 2? You're being perceived as somebody who is very independent, and you know, you have learned to survive on your own. Okay, people view you as somebody who has, you know, maybe you've been abandoned. You know, you could have hyper independence. Okay, people view you as somebody who is going to get things done, but you also connect with certain people. Okay, yep, cracking my neck again. And you love animals. People view you as somebody who loves animals, and you love people, and you know, you're a contradiction because you love to spend time by yourself, and people are like, well, if you love people, like, why aren't you? Because it's like you need doses, I guess. But you are very good, like, you're good on your own. Like, I can do battle by myself. You don't need people, but it's like you want certain people in your life, and you allow people in your life, okay? But people view you as somebody who is very lighthearted. They perceive you as somebody who is always communicating with the universe, and kind of like everything works out for you because of the connection that you have with the universe. People perceive you as somebody who has been in toxic connections. Maybe you survived narcissistic abuse, maybe you survived a lot of trauma and a lot of abuse, either in childhood or in past relationships, even friendships. You've been abused a lot, okay? And that's why you're in this kind of like independent energy, because of that abuse, and people really want to connect with you. People also view you as somebody who, you know, it's like they perceive you as somebody who has it all together, and yet you have nothing together. It's like you're a beautiful disaster. Not calling you a disaster. I don't know how to explain this. It's like beautiful disaster because it's like you've been through so much shit, and people perceive you as somebody who always still is this compassionate, beautiful, loving person. Okay, people view you as somebody who has deep emotions, but you don't show it. Okay, you are constantly changing and transforming as well. People perceive you as somebody who has a nice home, a nice room. You may, like, I don't know, there's something about your house, you know, maybe you have a nice house, or the way you decorate it. People view you as somebody who could be very good at like planning parties, or decorating, or house planner, and whatever, interior designer and stuff like that. You're a very creative person, but it's like you keep all of this stuff to yourself. Okay, you keep everything close to your chest. Big emphasis on focus, though. You're a tunnel vision kind of person. You are always focused on how to better yourself, better your life, and better those around you. Okay, you are constantly overcoming fear. You may have been someone who came from a surrounding of fearful people. Okay, when people try to instill fear in you, you have this lighter side, which you believe that everything is going to work out. People perceive you as somebody who always sees the bright side. I'm hearing Mr. Brightside. People view you as somebody who is so funny, like, and you laugh at your pain kind of vibes. Like, you make things that are not funny, and people perceive you as somebody who knows how to look at the lighter side of life, and you always find humor in things, and you always can make people laugh. People perceive you as somebody who is genuinely funny. Like, you're just funny. Like, whatever you do, the way you live, like, you just say things that are out of pocket sometimes that is so funny, and people just like love it. Like, they eat your humor up. You know you're funny. Okay, Pal 2, you are hilarious. But you have this heart of gold too. And you know how to uplift people. You know how to, people perceive you as somebody who is uplifting. People perceive you as somebody who can bring people out of a dark time. People perceive you as somebody who is focused on, you know, creating a life of their dreams. And you are building something that is going to just be like, I heard like envied by people. Like, people perceive you as somebody who has a lot of people who envy you and your life, but they don't know that what you've been through, you know? Whew. They don't know what it takes to be you, Pal 2, but people perceive you as somebody who, you have a good life. People perceive you as somebody who is either building your life and you just want to live a good life. You just want to feel happy. You just want an environment and people and situations that will make you feel happy. And, you know, again, you are very protective of your emotions. And a lot of you guys, some people perceive you as somebody who has either really good skin, has does really nice hairstyles, okay, has beautiful piercings or tattoos, and also you do really good makeup if you do makeup. But a lot of you guys don't need makeup. People perceive you as somebody who's naturally beautiful or handsome. Like, you have this kind of, like, you don't need anything. You don't need anything altered. You're like perfection. Perfectly imperfect. That's what it is. I don't know. Because people perceive you as somebody who doesn't see, like, how truly amazing you are. You may talk down on yourself, or when you make your jokes, it's like you do little mini roast sessions, but you're not going to accept anything that doesn't, like, you know, vibe with you. You're not going to accept anyone who's making fun of you, and you don't make fun of anybody else, but you do make jokes, like little jokes to yourself. So don't do that too much, okay? But let's get into your shuffle, your live shuffle. All right, pile 2. Let's see how people are perceiving you right now. I just heard go-getter, but also I also have this unconditional love. Like, you are people perceive you as somebody who is everybody's, like, dream guy or gal. How is pile 2 being perceived? Ooh. You're on your way to success. Oh my god, love it, love it, love it, love it. Okay. That's it. Bottom is act spirit. Yeah. You're very connected to the divine, pile 2. And people see that, and they know that, okay? And people see that you have a lot to offer. You bring a lot of treasure, abundance, and just joy and happiness to the table. You bring a lot to the table. You're very balanced and fair as well. People view you as somebody who, you do the right thing. You always do the right thing. You act with love, okay? You're not the type of person who's petty or vengeful, or you're not out here trying to get revenge, even to those who hurt you. You're very forgiving. All right, what else do we got? Yeah, you definitely could be very spiritual or very religious. People view you as somebody who's very traditional. People view you as somebody who, you know what you want and you take action towards it. When you want something, you will take action towards it. People view you as somebody who's very creative, though. It's like, you're such a paradox. Look, oh yeah, some of y'all are witches. You do magic. People just view you as somebody who's very connected, very magical. You could be very open about, like, the practices that you do if you do, like, magic in whatever way that you do it. And people view you as somebody who knows how to use magic, and you're connected to the magic, okay? Yeah, joy and light. This is the sun. You're very unique. You're a bright light when you walk into a room. Your smile, people perceive you as somebody who has a beautiful smile, who is very confident, who is, honestly, you guys got a nice body, okay? You ain't even gotta show it off, but you may show it off a little bit, and you ain't got to, because it looks very nice. And again, people perceive you as somebody who can handle chaos. You've come from a chaotic life, okay, and you're just trying to find peace right now, and you're focused on finding balance and becoming more happy, and you're focused on your joy and your light, and you could be running away from whatever does not bring that into your life, okay? People perceive you as somebody who, if you'll be out that door, you will walk away real quick. You will end that situation with this Santa Muerte. It's like you will dead it, okay? If it's not for your highest and best good, if it's not helping you to feel happy, feel abundant, feel peaceful, feel healing, you ain't it. It ain't it. Like, you know what I'm saying? You're just not with it. And then we have beyond. Like, you're an earth angel. Again, similar to the other pile. Like, you are this highly favored divine being, and people see your divinity. They see it in your looks. They feel it in your energy, and they see it in the way that you act, the way that you hold yourself, what you do. Okay, you do not live life by a traditional book. I know we have tradition, and yes, you are traditional, but it's like you've created your own traditions. You've created your own roadmap on how to live life based off of maybe religion and spirituality and whatever else that it is that you study. People definitely, I heard quick study. People perceive you as somebody who is a quick study, who is a quick learner. You learn a lot. Maybe you love to learn. You love reading and education, and you're always leveling up, and you're always learning how you can become better every single day. But people definitely perceive you as somebody who, you know, has come from like tough times, and who has transmuted and transformed those energies and transformed yourself. A lot of you guys could also be extremely like you may dress like you're very spiritual. You may dress very differently. You may have bracelets and amulets, and the way you dress is like, I don't know, it's giving monk, but not really. You have your unique style that it could have, like, you know, connection to spirituality in some way, shape, or form, but you definitely maybe wear crystals and stuff like that, and you're very open about your spirituality. But a lot of you guys, you have this beautiful essence and this beautiful connection to the divine, and people feel like you're very favored. People perceive you as somebody who is creating their heaven on earth, and you are going to manifest success in one way or another, okay? You're destined for success. All right, let's tap into your tarot. All right, yeah, there's big emphasis on like divine counterpart. A lot of people view you as somebody who is their soulmate. Okay, and this is also people, like, you have some type of online presence for some of you, and people view you as somebody who is their soulmate. Like, doesn't matter where you are in the world, people around the world, like multiple people view you as somebody who is a soulmate, or who is a leader, who is like a guide, an earth angel. People view you as somebody who that they can rely on. You bring love into their life. People love you. Like, I can't explain this. Like, people unconditionally love you automatically off the jump, like love at first sight. And it doesn't have to be romantic, but it is romantic for some of them. But like a lot of it, it's like platonic too. People love your social media. People love the pictures that you put out. People love your content, whatever it is that you're putting out. People love seeing you in person. People love when you're happy and you're bubbly. You aren't always, you may have a RBF, but people love to see you smile. People love when you're just in this happy, excited, like enthusiastic energy. People perceive you as somebody who, when you talk about the things that you love, you get super excited. It's like you tap into your inner child and you just can't stop talking, and people love to hear you talk. People perceive you as somebody who people love to watch. People, like, you're entertaining, pal, too. People feel like you are like the new age celebrity kind of vibe. Okay. But your communication skills, I don't know why I said it like that. Your communication skills are on point. People perceive you as somebody who has a very beautiful voice, okay? Your voice could be either really like unique or deep or very soft, but it's healing. People perceive you as somebody who has a healing voice. People perceive you as somebody who has a healing aura. You are a healer. That's what it is. And people feel healed, and they perceive you as this now. Maybe they didn't realize it in the beginning, but people perceive you as somebody who is a healer. You help them heal. You use what you know. You use your knowledge and your wisdom and your love to heal people. You're healing the masses. I don't know what you're doing, pal, too, but shout out to you, okay? And the masses doesn't have to be this thousands of millions of people, okay? It could just be the people in your home, the people that you work with, the people that you see in school, wherever you see people. Your energy like lifts up the room's energy, okay? You got that shit, pile 2, okay? And people perceive you as somebody who is honest, truthful, not afraid to say things that others won't say, but you say it with care and compassion, and you know, you say the hard things. You'll speak the truth because you know the truth matters, but you also understand that the truth may hurt, so you try to lessen the blow, okay? People perceive you as somebody who is very lucky, who is destined for their dream relationship. People perceive you as somebody who has a lot of deep emotions, and you hold on to that. But people perceive you as somebody who has a beautiful childlike laugh. You could have multiple laughs or very funny laughs, okay? I'm hearing the snake laugh, or you just, you know, when you laugh and you can't breathe. You could be the type of person who like hits people when you're laughing too. People perceive you as somebody who just loves laughter and loves joy, but you don't always show that side because you do have this kind of professionalism to yourself. You could be in a position of power, but I do feel like it does come out sometimes. People perceive you as somebody who's very mysterious, okay? You keep your love, and, you know, yes, you put out love to the world with your energy, but I do feel like you're not going to be very expressive about your love. Like, you may not say I love you all the time, but when you do, you mean it, and you don't even need to say it because your actions show your love for people. But it's like, yeah. People perceive you as somebody who likes to take things slow, but they feel like that's like a lie, okay? There's something about, because with this Knight of Pentacles, the Seven of Swords, and I clarified it deeper, we have the Empress and the Nine of Wands. It's like people perceive that you deceive yourself in regards to how successful you are, how abundant you are, and how beautiful you are. And, you know, you kind of like, I don't know, you're closed off to that kind of side. You could be extremely humble, and people do perceive you as being humble, but people perceive you as somebody who it's like you're too humble. People are like, all right, this person is lying. They know that they are actually like the best in this or the best in that, 444, but it's like you don't toot your own horn, and people perceive you as somebody who does not blast your success, because you are successful and you've been through a lot and you've overcome a lot, but you're not going to blast that out. You're not going to tell people how much you have been through, how much you have been hurt, and, you know, how much you see your beauty and your abundance, you know? Or, I don't know. There's big emphasis on, like, you downplay yourself, and people perceive you as somebody who downplays themselves and doesn't see the light that they have, doesn't see the impact that they make, and doesn't see how much people love you and view you as somebody who is beautiful and loving and happy, and somebody who is on a path to greater love and greater fulfillment, and you're creating your dream life, and you are an inspiration. People perceive you as somebody who is inspiring, okay? You inspire those around you. You inspire everyone who you come into contact with, and you uplift everyone who you come into contact with, and you make everyone's life better. And people perceive you as that. They perceive you as somebody, if like you got pile 2 in your life, you will do better, you will feel better, you will become better in some way, shape, or form. People view you as somebody who is very balanced in the divine feminine and the divine masculine energy. You know how to receive, but you're also giving, you know. But because we have the Sun, which is like divine masculine for me. We also have the Hierophant, but we also have the King of Cups, and then we have the Moon. Oh my God, I forgot about that. The Moon and you're very balanced, and people perceive you as somebody who's very balanced, who is not a quitter. You never give up on yourself, and you will always achieve no matter how long it takes. You will never give up on yourself. But yeah, there's big emphasis on, like, you are this beautiful, beautiful stag, but you don't see yourself. You see yourself as this little baby deer, but you are so powerful, and that's how people perceive you, as somebody who is so powerful but who does not see their power fully just yet. But they know that you know you're powerful, but it's like you just keep it to yourself. You're very, very humble, but it's like they like perceive you as somebody who is not going to, even if you accept the flowers, like somebody gives you a compliment, it's like you don't know how to accept compliments. I don't know, maybe you've received a lot of backhanded compliments, or maybe people don't give you compliments a lot, so when you do get compliments, it throws you off. And that's what people perceive you as, somebody who is like, you dish out compliments with ease and grace, and you'll talk up everybody, and you'll gas everybody up. And maybe you gas up yourself, but you gas yourself up in private, and people don't see you talk about yourself the way that you talk about others, you know? But yeah, that's what I got for you, pile number 2. I love you, and I hope you have an amazing day, night, or whatever, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye. What's up, pile number 3? Last but never least, of course, it's your girl Drea, and this is the Theowlsintuition. If you are new here, hit that subscribe and the bell so you get notified when I post some new content. If it resonates, give me a thumbs up and comment and let me know how or why, baby, okay? I will not message you for a reading, guys. Please be aware of scammers. My email is in the description box. That's how you contact me. And my readings are 40% off until January 23rd, which may have already passed. If it hasn't, get on that, okay, baby? All right. We're going to get your current energy, so as always, just take what resonates. Not every message may be for you. There's thousands of people watching. You can watch another pile or watch another reading. Just do what makes you happy, okay? And use your discernment. You guys are intuitive as well. So let's get your current energy and see, and then we'll dive into your pre-shuffled oracles, and then we'll shuffle some more oracles and close you out with some tarot. Alright, pile 3's current energy. Alright, bottom of the deck, it says divine potential. Fulfill your destiny, be all you can be. Yeah, you guys are figuring out what your destiny is. You're becoming more confident in your destiny. You're tapping into, it's like you guys are tapping into your Akashic records. It's like some of y'all may have done that, or you're being guided to do that. Maybe get an Akashic record reading, or do the reading yourself, or whatever it is. But big emphasis on, like, you are going to, and you already are fulfilling your destiny. A lot of you guys are tapping into work that doesn't feel like work for you anymore. You're tapping into multiple endeavors, creative ventures, and you're becoming more confident, and you're starting to love life again. You're starting to feel more happy, feel more connected. You're overcoming a lot of fears, okay? Maybe you went through a period of processing fears. Maybe you went through a period of low self-esteem, and you're coming out of that. Ascension flames merge with the light, ignite keys and codes. Yeah, you're getting a lot of divine, I heard divine intervention, but also a lot of divine downloads that are going to actually help you on this journey and guide you even more. It's like you are finally trusting in your path. Yeah, you're going with the flow. It says go with the flow, relax and trust and accept what is happening. You have accepted what is happening, and you are focused on your happiness with these dolphins and all these rainbows. You know what I'm saying? It's like you are finally going with the flow, and you're learning how to accept your emotions and not allow your emotions to take from you. Your emotions are guiding you. And we have ascension twice. You are going through an ascension, pile 3. So that's why it might feel heavy, or you may have been feeling like super heavy, and now it's about to get a lot lighter, okay? You're still going to be getting downloads, but it's going to be a lot easier. It says, prepare for rapid spiritual growth and be ready for opportunities. Because you have accepted this, like, destiny, and you have accepted that whatever it is that you are working on, whatever it is that you invest in, whatever that you are doing, that is a part of your destiny. You are understanding that every step, the good, the bad, the ugly, is a part of your destiny, and it all has a purpose. And it's starting to make more sense, and you're starting to realize what you want and how to get it, and you're relaxing. And when you detach, that's when you surrender and detach, that's when everything that you want comes in. When you forget about it, all of a sudden when you're like, oh shit, here it is. And that's the best part, is like it's gonna shock you. So something that you've been trying to manifest is gonna be coming in. And it's coming in because you have set boundaries, because you have closed out certain cycles, and you're starting to put in the work. Okay, we have 8-8. You could be seeing 8-8-8. And 9-9-9 as well, and 3-3-3. But, just focus on being kind to yourself, taking action when you feel inspired, when you feel motivated, get all that you need to done, but make sure you're prioritizing your rest right now, and drinking your water too, okay? Drink your water and kind of like focus on yourself right now. Send love to those who care about you, communicate your boundaries. Don't leave people on red and stuff like that. It takes 2 seconds to be like, hey, I'm sorry, I'm really busy, or I'm focusing on myself. You know what I'm saying? Just be like, hey, I gotta do what I need to do right now, and we'll reconnect in the future, but right now I'm doing this, or I'm doing that, or whatever it is. You don't really have to explain yourself, but just connect with them and let them know that you still care and you still love them. And those who are meant to be in your life will understand. Okay, they might be on different paths, because again, when I see this card, I'm like, there's a fox, there's a cat, there's a dove, there's a hummingbird. They're all different animals, but they're all raising up. They're all heading towards their happiness. Yes, they're on different paths. Yes, they embody different talents and stuff like that, but it's all going towards the same thing. So if that resonates at all, congratulations on your ascension. Let's get into how people are perceiving you right now. All right, pile number 3. We have Virgin, we have Guide, we have Rebirth and Renewal, we have Peace, and we have Freedom. Wow. Okay, notice the colors though. We had the blue and the purple, blue and the purple. Very interesting. You are very much intuitive, and people know this. Hello, we have the guide, but it's also giving hermit because the lantern. You're an intuitive hermit. Okay? You could be ethnically ambiguous, and people perceive you as somebody who they can't really figure out what your ethnicity is. You may look like multiple different ethnicities, and people don't know. Like, people don't know, like, if you speak another language or not. They want to walk up to you and speak the language that they think you speak. You may get, like, let's say you look like you're Spanish, and people come up to you immediately speaking Spanish, or you're a certain type of Asian. People just assume that you speak a different language. You look like you speak a different language. I don't know why that's relevant, but that's how people perceive you, as somebody who is very well versed in other cultures. Okay, we literally have a phoenix over here, guys. People perceive you as somebody who is always renewing themselves, is always coming out new. You are very pure, okay? You are loving, you're caring, but you're not going to give everybody your love, because again, just the Virgin right here, she's like closed off her heart. Like, you're loving, but it's like you know not to give your love to everybody. You learn the hard way, and people perceive you as somebody who is very focused on your peace, and you're not going to go out of your way to change yourself, okay, for others. Maybe you used to be the type of person who used to change themselves, or, you know, you were very adaptable, and now it's like people perceive you as somebody who has freed themselves from that, because you're creating your own happiness and you're stepping into your power. People also view you as somebody who is the divine in itself. You are very connected to the divine. You are very peaceful. People perceive you as somebody who focuses on spiritual practices such as meditation, maybe divination, and you just learn. You learn a lot. You're very good at learning. You always restart. You know how to, you know, refresh and revamp your life. You like change, you accept change, and you love change. It's giving Fool energy, Aquarius energy, Aries energy as well, but also Virgo, because I was talking about Hermit. But yeah, people also view you as somebody who likes to clean. They perceive you as somebody who likes to keep things clean. You take care of things. You take care of whatever it is that you have. You know how to make things last really long. People be like, oh, when did you get this? And you're like, oh, I had this for like 5 years. And it shocks people, because people perceive you as somebody like, how did you take care of that for that long? Like, how does it not look so beat up? Like, you take good care of your things, but you're not materialistic. People view you as somebody who is not like out here trying to stomp over people's hearts and trample over people for money, success, fame, etc. You don't really care about that stuff. You'd rather be happy and peaceful, and you freed yourself from the matrix. People perceive you as somebody who has freed themselves from the matrix and who is kind of creating their own destiny, their own life, and, you know, you've thrown out any type of thing that does not serve you anymore. Okay, you're not big on clutter. You probably donate or declutter constantly, and people perceive you as somebody who does that, or somebody who's not attached to the material things. Like, if something breaks and stuff like that, or if you lose something, you don't get as upset as other people would. And I don't feel like you were always like that, but people perceive you as somebody who's definitely doing that now. But people perceive you as somebody who has been through a lot, and you've really stepped into your power. You have grown into this beautiful human being who is like really, really peaceful, really calming, and people perceive you as somebody who just brings this beautiful, peaceful, pure, calming energy into the room, and you just make people feel good. You guys are very good at some of y'all could be talkative, or you just like to talk about certain things, but you always talk about the good in situations, and you're always really happy, even though you may be going through hardships and stuff like that. I do feel like you genuinely are happy, or you try to be happy, or you try to feel good. Some people view you as somebody who's not really into like relationships. You may like, you know, hold people at arm's length as well. You may not be too focused on love. You may be more focused on, you know, yourself and creating happiness and connecting to your spiritual self. People perceive you as somebody who loves to be in nature, and you're a free spirit. You're someone who just kind of goes to the beat of their own drum. All right, let's get into your, oh, you always reassess things as well. Like, you see both sides of a situation and you act accordingly. It's like you're not afraid to change anything. whether it's with yourself or with others or with anything that's going on in your life. Let's tap into your shuffled cards. All right. People perceive you as somebody who has beautiful, beautiful, deep eyes. I heard sexy. Some of y'all have them F me eyes. Ooh. When you guys look at people in the eyes, some people get like very drawn to you or very aroused or fearful, so they might look away. People perceive you as either somebody that they can look into your eyes all day, or they can't look at your eyes at all because they feel like you're staring into their soul. How do people perceive pile 3? Whoa! Whoa! Oh, there's no way I'm taking all of this, sorry. Absolutely not. Okay. We'd be here all day. So, boom. Yeah, like, we have peace again at the bottom. People perceive you as somebody who has glasses, or maybe you need glasses. Some of you guys be squinting, okay? People also perceive you as somebody who maybe does not wear their glasses, but they know that you have glasses. But people also perceive you as somebody who looks really nice in sunglasses, okay? Something about glasses. You look nice in glasses or sunglasses. And I feel like you don't wear them all the time, but when you do, people love it. Okay, people perceive you as somebody who is very protective of the ones that you love, okay? If you have children, people perceive you as somebody who is very cautious, very protective, and always paying attention to their children. It's not giving that you're like a helicopter parent, but you're always aware. Your awareness is on 100, and that's not just about like children and stuff like that. People perceive you as somebody who's always paying attention, who's always looking around, always observing, always just peeping what's going on, okay? People also perceive you as somebody who is very supported divinely, but also very supported by people around you. People love to help you, people love to support you, and people see your greatness, and people will always support you and love you, okay? People perceive you as somebody who has a nice pet, or you're very connected to your pet if you have a pet, or you just love animals too. People perceive you as somebody who likes to do adventurous things, who likes to explore, who likes to maybe go in nature or do things like maybe skydiving, surfing, snowboarding, you know, whitewater rafting. You may be into that kind of stuff, or you look like the type of person who would be into that. You maybe like to do hikes or go on nature walks. People view you as somebody who is very mysterious, very intuitive, very connected, but also a beautiful divine mirror. People see you as somebody who is a mirror. Like if people treat you shitty, you will fire back 10 times harder. Okay, you're a mirror to people, and that's how people perceive you. They're like, if you come correct to pile 3, they will treat you with respect, love, and dignity. If you do not, they will kind of come at you, and they're not afraid to speak their truth, or they're not afraid to be like, whoa, chill out, or like kind of like sass back. But again, you are very focused on your peace, so you're not gonna like hole out like start attacking people, but you have this duality to you where you will let your shadow come out just to let someone know like, whoa, you're crossing a boundary, or you pay attention, okay? People view you as somebody who has a different perspective on life. You kind of go with the flow. You're a free-flowing, free bird who just does what they want when you want. Okay, a lot of you guys may have overcome addictions as well with this tolerance thrive-riddy. You may have you know, had an addiction in some way, shape, or form that you have overcome. You could have been very vocal about it or not. Maybe people noticed. Maybe you used to smoke and drink a lot and stuff like that, and people perceive you as somebody who has overcome that, or you do it in moderation, or, you know, you're not the way that you were before. Okay, people view you as somebody who knows how to eat good. Maybe you guys, they perceive you as somebody who can cook, or you're very health focused, okay? You could, you know, eat a lot of fruits and veggies as well. People perceive you as somebody who believes in themselves, and you will always continue to go after your goals, even if things like go haywire, or even if you get stuck, you always overcome it and figure out a new path and a new way. You're very committed to just living your best life and manifesting what it is that you want, manifesting love, peace, and, you know, people perceive you as somebody who has a beautiful aura, but you will spread love, but also this picture, this visual, it looks like a middle finger to me every time. So it's like, again, there's this emphasis on like, you will speak love and be kind to people, but if somebody is mean to you, you're not gonna take that. You will speak up and you will speak your truth, and you could be vicious at times. It's like you don't want to, but if people push you, I ain't a killer, but don't push me kind of vibes, like hello. But yeah, you're very honest and truthful, and you are very supportive. You're like people's biggest cheerleader. And a lot of people feel the same way about you. A lot of people perceive you as somebody who they support, they look up to, and they see succeeding in some way, shape, or form as well. All right, let's get into your tarot. Okay, pile number 3. We have the Queen of Wands and the 8 of Swords. We have the 4 of Wands in the reverse. Then we have the 7 of Cups in the reverse. We have the Page of Coins. We have the Fool. We have the 5 of Wands. We have the 3 of Swords and the Empress. Then we have the Page of Cups, 10 of Swords, and the 10 of Wands. You could be seeing 10 a lot. All right, well, people perceive you as somebody who is very, very attractive. They perceive you as somebody who has had a glow up in some way, shape, or form. You look very different compared to before when you were younger, and you have also this beautiful confidence to you now, okay? People perceive you as somebody who is not really stressed out, okay? When things get overwhelming, you will let go of whatever does not need to be here, okay? When things get overwhelming, you will set boundaries, and you will let go of things that just, like, you're not here for, like, this extra shit. You're not here for the tea. You're not here, I don't know, your mindset is very focused on new beginnings, collaborating, excitement, joy, expansion, building deep and meaningful connections. You don't want acquaintances. People perceive you as somebody who doesn't want acquaintances. You kind of maybe have like a couple friends and stuff like that, and when people try to connect with you and stuff like that, you know, you don't really like connect. Like, you're not the type of person who goes to parties and stuff. Like, maybe you do, but it's like for a little bit. You're the type of person who comes in and then you like Irish goodbye, but people love to see you there because, you know, you're just this beautiful energy. But you're like, once it feels like I don't want to be here anymore, you will easily like leave. Okay, you're not here for social interaction. Like, you're not big on social interaction. You're not big on like the party life. Maybe you were back in the day, and now it's like you have changed that. You don't want that anymore, okay? Maybe you used to go to the club and stuff like that. You're not that type of person. You want a different kind of life. People perceive you as somebody who, your beauty, your elegance, your confidence, it does give people anxiety. People perceive you as somebody who maybe even gives them anxiety. Like, I feel like you give a lot of people anxiety. Okay, I'm not sure why, but you know, you could look really good, okay? You could be extremely confident, and you could also be, again, with this mysterious things, you maybe speak when spoken to. You're not always speaking to people always wondering what you're thinking. You know, you could have like a serious face on, and people just don't know what you're thinking, and they just really want to read your mind. And you don't let out a lot. You don't put it out on the table, okay? People perceive you as somebody who, you know, you don't, it's hard for you to get played, okay? Maybe you got played in the past and you've learned the hard way, and now it's like you know what you want. You don't accept breadcrumbs. You don't accept anything that is not for your highest and best good. Also, people can't buy your love and stuff like that. Like, you don't care about gifts and stuff like that. You want deep and meaningful and rich connections that are deeper than like going out and drinking or gossiping, or you want people who want to like build and grow and, you know, yeah. But people perceive you as somebody who has no competition. People perceive you as somebody who may be defensive and closed off to people because you have been hurt in the past. You may be not open to relationships. People perceive you as somebody who has options but who does not entertain options because you don't feel like any of the options that are coming towards you are worth your time. People view you as somebody who is not afraid to fight, who is not afraid. Y'all might actually throw hands. You might be boxers or something like that. You may be really physically fit. You may be really buff. Okay, Crunk is big as hell. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, or you just athletic. You could have an athletic body, or, you know, I don't know. You don't have to be super athletic. You could even be like him, but super strong, you know? Don't matter. But yeah, people also view you as somebody who is playful, who's joyful. People perceive you as somebody who is young at heart. you may look younger than you are, okay? And that's how people perceive you. People, age ambiguous, I'm hearing. So people perceive you as somebody who has the wisdom of somebody who has lived many lives and who has lived a long time, but you look like you were born yesterday. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you may have a baby face and people perceive you as somebody who has a baby face. Yeah. People perceive you as somebody who's foolish at first because they don't understand why you take risks or do the things that you do until after. So people be like, wow, this person's such a risk taker. And then they see like why you do what you do after. But people perceive you as somebody who, they never know your next move. And then when you take that move, they don't understand what you're doing it until after. And they see the results and they're like, oh my God, wow. But yeah, people perceive you as somebody who has, kind of close the cycle in regards to dating right now. You're not trying to date, you're not trying to entertain, you're very tunnel vision on building something and focusing on finances right now and creating a new life and resetting and revamping your whole life and maybe focused on yourself, okay? But with the Queen of Wands and the Empress, people perceive you as somebody who is very, very attractive and who can get whatever you want. You are a heartbreaker and people are stressed out, like, because a lot of people want you, but they know that you don't want a relationship, or that's just how they perceive you. You might want a relationship, but you want a genuine, real relationship. You're not trying to entertain any F-boys or F-girls or anything like that. And you see through those people and you hurt people because they want to come towards you, but immediately if you catch a little bit of ego, if you catch a little bit of like, oh, this person's just trying to have a fun time, you're like, absolutely not. I want something that's serious. Y'all may be like, I'm dating for marriage, so you're not trying to date anybody until you have somebody who's actually going to come correct with the same values as you. Wow. Okay. You guys are very beautiful and handsome. So yeah, people really find you very attractive, and people find you as somebody who's not going to take on too much, who's not going to overexert themselves for others, because you're very self-focused right now. So that's what we got for you, pile number 3. I hope you have an amazing day, night, or whatever, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye.